Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's Love in Paradise edition. My name's Brianna, and I'm drinking tropical drinks, and I'm a little bit messed up.
She's drinking Mai Tais.
Shoot, I should have done this in gallery view. We're in speaker view, so
We're in speaker view again.
I'm sorry.
You can't
I'm
fix
falling
it?
down on my job.
I'm like, you can't fix it.
I can
you?
change it, but it doesn't change it on the recording. Okay, so now I can see it in speaker view, but I don't think it'll change it.
Can they see it on the channel in speaker
I don't
view?
know. I don't know anything.
Yeah,
So stressful. So stressful. We need an
do?
IT person. Once we do.
We do have an IT person, but he's busy at the moment.
We just did our Love After Lockup first episode of the season podcast, and it was a blast.
Yes,
and if you're
it
into
was.
Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, half the cast was in our freaking chat room.
Yes, and I'm
it was
actually
super
looking
fun.
at us on our channel, and you can see both of us on the screen. So
Awesome. Yay.
yay.
Okay.
Hi, Capricorn 11.
Is she back?
Yeah, she's
I just
back.
want you to know, Capricorn 11, you are our number one favorite.
And we appreciate you so much.
So much.
And once again, I'm being very unladylike. And the reefer flavor of the night is jungle cake.
Jungle cake?
Yes, well, Brianna
I've never heard of that one.
Mai Tais.
I'm drinking the rest of this bottle of bottled Mai Tai. I can't believe how strong they are. I'm totally fucked up. I just told my husband for the fourth time, I'm like, we're having flank steak for dinner. He's like, I know, you told me 20 times. just making sure you really know, babe.
Just reinforcing.
I'm very busy. Okay. I'm very busy.
It.
Exactly. Anyway, Capricorn 11, we love you. We appreciate you. And if you had any other impression, let me just fix it now. You are our favorite, our number one favorite.
Number one favorite.
Cheers.
Bing, cheers.
So gosh,
Cheers,
nothing can equal the energy level of Life After Lockup with all the cast numbers.
Now we're in Love in Paradise.
You have Dreamcatcher. Is that a strain of a weed strain? Why do I not know these?
Yes, it is. It is.
Everyone is at Auntie's. Well, it's her birthday.
Oh well, it's okay.
So, happy birthday, Auntie.
Happy birthday, Auntie. And
but
it's
you're
okay
here with
they
us.
can watch the replay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But I'm glad you're here with us. And
Yes,
now you
I'm
can
glad
talk
you-
shit about anyone you want because they're not here.
No, you can
if we had as many people watching our podcast as Auntie, I wouldn't care as much. We're struggling
Ariana,
to hang on here.
I just want to say, you can talk shit to anyone, but I just want it to be respectfully.
That's all. Just
That's
respectful.
all. Just to be respectful, and it was getting a little spicy there.
I know, I was scared.
And
Spicy is a good word for it.
And considering that I invited the guests, I didn't want the guests to get mad at me and say
exactly and never come back.
You invited me, and it started to get a little spicy. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
the
saying.
thing is that Auntie is hilarious.
Auntie doesn't invite them
on her own.
She doesn't,
and we're like an interview channel, exactly.
Right.
So like we have to be nice
guys.
to them.
So
yeah,
it was a kind of different scenario. See, when
Very
they show
much
up to
so.
Auntie's channel, they show up on their own volition. I invited them. So
Capricorn 11, that's why she left, so that she could stay respectful. Is Dreamcatcher indica or sativa? I need to know. Tell me. Am I recording? Yes, I am recording. Is it indica or sativa, Capricorn 11?
So
Love in Paradise.
Love in Paradise.
By the way, Bachelor in Paradise is coming back in the fall, which is kind of weird.
Yes,
I told someone yesterday I thought that Love After Lockup was the trashiest show on TV except for Bachelor in Paradise. They're like, no, Love After Lockup is.
Right.
It's like, hard to say. Anyway, Love in Paradise, it's getting a little old, and I'm looking forward to the season ending sometime in the next century so that we can focus.
Right.
But let's just jump right in, shall we, with Carlos and Valentine.
Carlos and Valentine.
Yeah. So this was sweet. These guys are both trying really hard.
They are trying really hard. And this wasn't an emotional time for him because Carlos is about to come out to his sister.
Yeah, and that's not fucking funny.
No.
Like, I mean, that is really hard.
Yes,
in
that is really
Colombia,
hard.
in
It is
Latin
really hard.
America, it is not an easy thing.
No.
So
So-
Valentine is throwing a special surprise birthday party for Carlos, and it was sweet.
It was sweet. It was sweet.
These guys must love each other because they really are working very hard to make this work.
Yes.
Sadly, I feel like it's not going to, but it's not about them. I just feel like the cultural differences are huge. I mean, I hope
don't
they
think
bridge it.
it's
I'm
going
rooting for
to
them.
be for the lack of effort, but they're
Oh,
just
thank
go-
you, sweetie. Thank you for
Thank
the super
you.
chat, Capricorn 11.
Thank
We
you.
don't deserve you,
Thank
so we
you.
love you. Mwah. Yeah, so I'm rooting for them, and especially on Carlos's behalf, because this is his first out relationship.
Right.
And I would hate for him to come out to his sister and share his relationship with her and then have it just fail. So I
know.
want this for them.
I want this to work for him, but I don't think it's going to.
I don't either. Capricorn 11's like, I don't wear graphic tees. Sorry, that's a carryover from our last one. Okay, I do. I was really speaking for myself and Mary.
Brianna takes it back, okay?
Take it back.
She takes it back.
We're the ones with the bad fashion. I have an image consultant right now to help me improve my fashion. I'm telling you, that's how bad it is. Capricorn 11, I take it back.
She takes it
Okay,
back.
so this surprise party was lovely.
Yes, it was. Right down to the dancers and everything.
I
It
know.
was
I
so
have to ask
cute.
Maria, like, I didn't know there was like a funky Colombian dance style that was that
Right, so that was
like,
cute.
Aboriginal. Like, it looked very tropical, kind of
Mhm.
cool. So that was sweet. And they're going to meet his sister. And this sister, oh Lordy.
And Carlos is really nervous because his cousin came out before he
And it
did
did
and
not
that
go
did not
well.
well. Did
Yeah, it
not
did
go
not go
well.
well.
So he's like, you know. So they go meet the sister.
Mhm. Who looks
And-
just absolutely unapproving from the beginning.
Oh,
They must
yeah.
have briefed her. Like, it's not,
Yeah.
she's not showing up with no idea what's going on. 'Cause she's
Exactly,
like,
no.
yep, yep. It's kind of like Biniam's sisters on 90 Day Fiance, right? It's
Yes,
like
yes.
they hated.
Yes. From the get-go.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is carrying over from our last episode, so I don't want to get too into it. But Capricorn 11 says, oh, I have 20 black t-shirts that I wear with jeans and sneakers. So Sean has 20 blue t-shirts that he wears with jeans and sneakers. So what you're saying basically is that Mary and I are more fashionable because we actually have things on our t-shirts. Okay, none of us are particularly fashionable is the bottom line.
And no, we're
Anyway,
not.
not like Valentine and Carlos. Who are
Carlos.
more fashionable than us.
Carlos with his handlebar mustache. Very fashionable.
It's so Castro Street. Like, I'm just like, how does this sister not know? Like, if you're here in California, like in Northern California, that handlebar mustache is basically code for I'm gay. Like, you don't have to come out if you have
right,
that
if
mustache.
you have that, right? Exactly.
Yeah, this poor sister though. This reminds me of Kenny and Armando. On 90 Day
Yes, I
Fiancé.
know. Yes, I know.
I really hate it though, that I hate that anyone needs to come out and have it be a high risk situation.
Yes, that is horrible.
It breaks my heart. And I mean, you live in New York, I live in California. We live in a different world. Latin America, it is not easy. And I just feel really sad for everyone who has to be concerned about coming out to their family.
Yes.
It's not fair, and good for
It's
you.
not fair. It's not
Yeah.
fair.
Be you. Just be
Yes,
you. Be
just
out,
be
be
you.
proud. Whatever
Exactly.
flavor you are, whatever degree or flavor you are, like love who you love. Who cares? And why do we even need labels? Like the other
Exactly.
night, my husband was saying, I was saying something about like LGBTQIA plus, and he's like, that's ridiculous. It's getting so long. And I'm like, if you think about it, being heterosexual and just plain old heterosexual, that's the weird one. So it
Yeah.
should just be like hetero or everyone else. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Like being heterosexual is the weird one. So, and I, like love who you love. Who fucking cares?
Exactly.
Yeah. So his
So,
parents, his mother and his grandparents or his grandmother are gone, and he's got
yes.
his sister left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's coming out to his sister who's just sitting there like with her arms crossed, like body language, like, yeah, what do you
Yeah.
want, motherfucker? And he was
Total
just
look of
where to
disapproval on
start.
her face
I
already. She's
know.
just like, hi. So,
I mean, what do you think about this as a thing? And Capricorn 11, I'm interested in your feelings about this too. Oh, wait, she has a comment. But didn't you guys think he made it about himself? He wrote Valentine loves you and put the anchors like it didn't look like a birthday cake. I
no,
get your point.
yes, he did.
I get
Yes,
your
of
point.
course he did.
He's got kind of a big ego, this guy, for sure. I'm not like a huge fan, like,
No, not at all.
no, but I mean, I don't know him, so whatever. But I forgot I was gonna say about all this. Never mind. I'm drunk.
Moving on.
Way too much excitement for one night. Okay, so Danielle and
Yohan.
Yohan.
So now, moving on to something else that we should appreciate as Americans, having running water.
Yeah. I got like big Ed flashbacks from this whole situation, right?
Yes. And she's talking about she has a 20-step skincare routine.
I missed that.
And this hair needs running water.
How many steps is my skincare routine? I have at least like 5 or 6 steps in my skincare routine. So I'm actually 90. So you can see how well that's
exactly.
working.
Exactly.
91 this May. I'm just kidding.
And so she's like,
Well, so now we know too, because I'm like, how is she paying $4,000 a month on a wellness coach salary? Well, now we know she's also a teacher, which we haven't learned until this episode, I thought.
Exactly.
Still, though, how the fuck are you paying that? Because I've got a really good job. My husband has a good job. And between the two of us, our housing expense is like $3,700 a month. And it's hard. So I think she's trust fund baby. That's my theory. There's no way she's making it on that. I really don't think so. So they go to a counselor, Danielle and Yohan, to talk about like the suspicion in their relationship.
Counselor/translator.
Yeah, exactly. Good combo for this
right?
show. She could get a lot of work with Match Art Productions. Definitely.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So
learn a few more languages. Oh, forget it. She could be on every show.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Adam the translator. Watch out, she's coming for you. But so they basically have this discussion about like, does he want to come to the US?
Right.
Or is he into you?
Basically, his expectations for the relationship and her expectations. And she's like, we discussed the whole time that I was going to come and live here. And he's like, no, we're going to live in New York. And she's like, this is a last minute change of plans.
So I bet you a lot of Americans feel like, well, this is opportunism, and Capricorn 11 is saying something about this, that this is sort of opportunism and she's seeing it. But I do think when you're talking about very economically depressed countries, it's understandable that he wants to come to a place with better opportunities. But I also understand her point of view. You're talking about you want to work really hard so you can send money home to your family. So basically, you're not going to help me make enough money to help support you, but you're going to send money home and support your family. Here's the thing they never bring up, though. If she's going to move to the DR, what the fuck is she going to do for a living?
She's going to teach yoga on the beach.
She's not going to make enough money to support them there in the DR.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't get it. But I also agree with Capricorn 11 that probably, I don't know how into her he is. Are we keeping you awake, Mary?
No, sorry.
Mary's exhausted.
I don't think he's into her at all. I mean, I think he's into her, but he's just, like, he just wants to get to the States because he sees it as a way to help his family.
You think so?
Like, he loves her, but he, if it doesn't
He's very
work out,
young.
If it doesn't work out, then, maybe I'll find the next one.
Yeah. And I do appreciate the fact that he's honest about it. He's not trying to, he's not like Muhammad with Eve.
Right.
Like this dude did, Muhammad like lies and lies and lies and lies. And if you don't know what we're talking about, check out Mary's 90-day Oy vey videos where she explains what's happening there. But like, at least Yohan is extremely open about it, But he's too young for her. And these young guys, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They just don't.
No.
He doesn't know what
he
it's
wants
like.
to have a baby, and it's like,
he's like, God will give us one.
Right.
And she's like, I don't have any eggs.
Right. It's like,
God can't fix that egg part. I do kind of want to know who the fuck this lady teaches and what she teaches. She didn't mention that, did she? Did I miss
she
it?
Didn't, no.
She's like, I'm a teacher.
Said that she's a teacher, and I'm like, are you a teacher?
What are you
for
teaching,
the DOE? Who are you teaching? Like, oh my God.
Dunno. And then she finds out he bought his parents the refrigerator on credit. And she seems like upset about it. But what were your thoughts about that? Like, I didn't think that was something to be upset about.
No, I think that she's upset about that he didn't tell her about it. And it's like, okay, how much debt are you really? Because he bought it on credit. So he's in debt. So how much debt are you in that I don't know about? If you didn't tell me about this, what else did you not tell me about?
Yeah. Right.
And he's just like, oh, it's, for my parents. He'll just write it off. Well, it's for my parents. It's for my parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this going to be a pattern of behavior when they get married? Are you just going to give them money, take out a credit card, take out a cash advance, give them money and just say, well, it's for my parents. Right.
He is going to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
And Capricorn 11 says, no way she's paying $4,000 a month in the city, giving money to Yohan on a teacher's salary. I kind of agree with you. Something weird's happening. Anyway, and he says, well, if you have any doubts, you shouldn't get married. And I cannot agree more. She should not get married.
She should not get married.
I just think, like, don't marry a child. That's my feeling about it. And he's a child. There's a whole lot of magical thinking going on here. That's for sure. And the counselor's like, well, maybe don't get married so soon. And the way that they leave it is that basically she's like, well, I'm going to Santo Domingo and my intention is to marry you, but I have doubts. And he's like, well, don't marry me.
Then don't marry me if you have doubts.
Agree.
Which makes me, instead of him trying to
talk her into it,
he's just like, oh, well, bye. I'll find the next one if necessary.
Well, and if that's who he is, go to it, honey.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Sherlon, except that there's, Sherlon and Aryanna, but she's much younger. But it's like, I think when these guys tell the truth, I have no malice towards them. Just be honest with who you are. And he's being honest.
Right. He is being honest.
So I appreciate that. So Amber and Daniel, this was an interesting one. I don't know what to think about this couple. She apologizes to him for her drunken meltdown,
And then
which
she goes,
she should have.
yes, then she goes to his softball barbecue.
And she's
With-
highly offended that they eat soup at barbecues.
It's a weird concept to her.
It didn't look that good to me either, but I would have tried it.
Yeah,
Except when she
tried it.
started
She
talking
tried
about,
it.
yeah, exactly.
But you know, it
Exactly.
was just a weird concept to her, Brianna. I mean, come on, you know, it's a weird concept to her having stupid barbecues.
Yeah,
And-
but she
and
was
then
opening up.
She was
to it.
opening up.
She was drinking the broth. She was liking
drinking
it.
the broth. She was liking it.
And I was
And
like,
then-
y'all just come on over. I got a big old smoker. Let me make you some ribs the way it's supposed to be made here in America.
Mm-hmm.
Capricorn 11 says she only smokes indica. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Amber and Daniel, I'm already envisioning Mary's 90-day oy vey reporting their divorce. Is what it is.
It is what it is. We'll see.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I mean, the divorce is gonna happen. The relationship is not gonna. I agree with this. Although Kara and Guillermo, like I can't even keep them straight. They're so much alike. But yeah, I don't
So
know.
Amber's at this barbecue feeling like a fish out of water.
Welcome to his life.
Because everybody's talking Spanish and she's like, huh? What's going on? And then she realizes that maybe this is what Daniel's life is like.
This is what empathy is made of.
Yes.
Putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
Yeah, she's like, wow, this is what Daniel's life is like every day.
Yep, that's right, honey. Except he speaks much better English than you do Spanish, just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then he does this incredibly sweet thing for her where he makes her this dinner where I'm just like, oh my God, look at him. Has he ever worked at a restaurant or something? The way he's like putting the meat on top of the mashed potatoes with the green beans, and he's got the flowers on the bed. And then he starts unzipping his fly, and I was like, okay, bring it, keep going. This was not how I felt about Kevin with Tiffany, where I was just like, my eyes will burn out. I can't watch this.
He got his work permit, Brianna. He could be the man of the house.
Yeah, good for him.
Yay.
He cares. They're
Yes,
never
he
gonna
does
last.
care.
They're never gonna last. And you know why I don't think they're ever gonna last? Because she's a bitch. And she's a drunk bitch, which is the worst kind of bitch. And I say that knowing that I'm a drunk bitch too.
Brianna.
No, I'm just drunk, but I'm pretty nice most of the time. Capricorn 11 says, Amber's friends are very disrespectful towards Daniel, especially the gay dude. I don't know his name. I know. The one who's like, okay, it's girls' night.
Yes. Yes.
That bothers me.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what is this? She's been so caught up in the reality of everyday life, she forget who they used to be. He got his work permit. I know you hate Amber, but I like them. Did you type that into me in the notes?
Yes, I said, I know you hate Amber, but I like them as a couple.
Okay, that's fine. I don't hate Amber. I just think she's condescending as fuck. That's all. Oh my God, there's so few couples. This show is so short compared to Life After Lockup and 90 Day Fiance. Okay, Ariana and Shirlon. Now this is interesting. Suddenly they're rekindling their relationship. Are you with me, girl? Are you like messaging people during this podcast? Are you engaged? Are you engaged?
Somebody just messaged me something. Sorry.
Oh my God. Do they know you're podcasting right now?
Yes, they do. It's about podcasting. Sorry. We have breaking news. We have breaking news I can't talk about just yet.
Okay, Ariana and Shirlon. Her mom's taking care of the baby.
Yes.
And they go out and they're flirting with each other. And he shares the yes, Mary does smoke menthol cigarettes.
Yes, I do. Newport shorts.
Yeah, they are making them illegal. Okay, that was totally irrelevant. Ariana and Shirlon, like this Jamaican saying that, what was it? Something about a fire stick is easier to relight or something like
Yes.
that. I was like, I like this. I wonder if this will apply in my life. Yeah, they're getting it back together. They seem like they're flirting, and I find them, oh my God, just pretend you're on the podcast, Mary. She's literally like messaging other people. There's like, do you have any respect for the fact that people are watching us live?
Yes, I
I
do have
quit.
respect.
I'm quitting right now. I'm closing my camera. Bye. Bye. I quit. Okay, I'm still here, but for 5 more seconds. I don't like it. Be present.
I'm here.
Look away
I'm
from,
present.
put your fucking
I
phone
am
down.
putting my phone down. I'm saying one more thing and I'm putting my phone down.
I'm literally going to quit right now.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. Ariana and Shirlon.
Okay. Say something insightful.
Say something insightful about Ariana and Shirlon.
Yes.
He keeps calling her bro.
Yeah. Not even bro, just bruh. He can't even manage. He can't even be bothered to say the whole syllable. Oh, he's just
It's
like,
your destiny, bruh. It's
bruh.
your destiny, bruh. Come on, Sherlon.
Don't worry, warrior mom. You've missed nothing. Mary's just texting all her friends.
How would you stop it?
She has
I'm
no
not
respect.
texting. Anyway, breaking news that I can't talk about yet until I figure out what's going on.
I just want to know how many more fucking episodes of this show are there. Now that life after lockup is back on, I'm like, can
exactly.
we just stop
It's
with
like,
this
can
one?
we just stop with this already? Ariana and Shirlon, what the fuck did they have? Oh, they were going out on a date night. Yeah, they were going out on a date night.
And they're flirting.
Yeah,
and
they're
I agree,
flirting.
warrior mom. Ariana did look beautiful.
Yeah, she did. She
and one
beautiful.
thing I love about Sherlon is he's like, look at your pretty little face and your thunder thighs. And I'm like, thank you for giving some love to the women with the big butt and the big thighs.
Yes.
We need love. We can't help
love.
it.
Yeah. We need it. Yes,
exactly. Yeah.
We need it.
Mary Pence says he has no game. His flirting was strange. I agree, but she's falling for it. I don't know what she sees in him. I really don't.
I really don't either. I mean,
he seems fake. He's like that kind of guy who works in tourism who's so practiced at flirting that it's just like, he does it with absolutely everybody.
I mean, come on, bro.
Come on,
it's
bro.
Your destiny, bro. It's your destiny.
Your bruh. Your bruh.
It's your destiny.
Yeah, there's really not much to say about this except why is it still on? This is episode 8. How many episodes do we have? You usually know all this.
I don't know. I don't remember how many episodes there were last season.
I don't either, but so I'm going back over the couples now, and I would like to render judgment, if I may.
Go ahead. Let's render judgment.
Carlos and Valentine.
Yes.
It would be lovely if it worked out for them, but I just don't see it happening. And it's because they live so far away and their cultures are so different. If they had more time, maybe they could work through it. Danielle and Yohan, it'll be a cold day in hell before that relationship will ever work out.
I agree.
Amber and Daniel, I'm sorry, honey. It's not going to happen.
I want them to work out, but
I do too. I just think she's full of bullshit. Like, I think she's full of shit.
You just think that she's a mean drunk.
No, I mean, I don't. I just think that like they're not suited for each other.
Okay.
I feel like I don't think she's that mean of a drunk. In fact, she looks fun to hang out with. I want to hang out with her and her friend in the kimono. I'm like, invite me to that girls' night. That sounds like fun to me. Ariana
cat treats at the cat, right?
Well, he didn't put the top on. They fell out all over the place. Ariana and Shirlon, this is just a sad story. And a cautionary tale. Don't bring that vacation D home. It doesn't work. No.
Do not forget to bring birth control on vacation. That's the cautionary tale there of Ariana and Shirlon.
We have someone here saying, when is this show on? I don't see it in the lineup. It's on Discovery Plus.
And
It
it
is
gets
not on
dropped on Friday
TLC.
nights.
Yeah.
Friday night. It gets dropped on Fridays on Discovery Plus.
Yeah, on Discovery Plus. It is a 90-Day Fiance sub franchise.
Yes, it's a spin-off, one of the 1 billion
Yes.
spin-offs.
Yep. So Warrior Mom says it's definitely fake, but I don't know which couple she's talking about. She's saying something about playing a part in the fantasy. I'm thinking she's talking about Ariana and Shirlon. Okay. That's it.
I'm just waiting for this season to be over.
This is the shittiest podcast we've ever done tonight. I'm really sorry. It was real. We were so overwhelmed. So many cast members that showed up for our first episode of Life After Lockup. Then I got drunk, Mary got stoned, and we've just like not put in our best effort. I have, but Mary's been texting all her friends.
Excuse me.
I blame you.
Breaking news here. Breaking news.
That you can't tell. She says she loves our take on it. She saw season 1. Anyway, love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping by. If we didn't do our best job on this episode, I do apologize. We've it's hard doing 2 in a row. We've got some overlap here, and I did drink a whole bunch of Mai Tais. I'm just saying. Anyway, we love you. You like Carlos, Mary Pants. I do too. I do too, even though I said he wasn't as cute as I thought initially, and then he saw my message.
And Brianna was really apologizing for it for like
I'm trying to be nicer to people because I forget that these people are real people and they see what we say, and some of them do have good senses of humor, but like how horrible to see that kind of stuff. Anyway, good night. We love you too, and
thank you
take
so
good
much.
care. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you tomorrow for 90 Days. Say what? At 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, our lightning round. Take care now.
Bye.
Be back here next time. Bye. Thanks again for the super chat, Capricorn 11.
Yes,
bye.
thank you so much. Bye.